Hello, hi, my name is Ashley Henderson, and in this video, I'm going to share my course reflection over the Ball State course, The Adult as a Learner. I took this class fall 2024 semester. So my overall learning reflection is that this course really did allow me to deep dive and explore areas within my field of study. As I mentioned in my video reflecting over all my final projects, the content in this course really did a great job of pushing me to explore those areas that I'm leaning towards on doing further research and my dissertation over. I really loved learning overall that there's different strategies when helping adults lean into learning, and there's many different things and ideas and theories and issues that we need to be aware of within the field of adult learning. This course did a great job providing in a short time frame a lot of resources, a lot of information to build upon that knowledge. Some of my likes and enjoyments. I really liked the textbooks for this course. I was impressed how much information was able to be put into one textbook. I foresee myself using the textbook for this course as a great resource that I go back to as I continue within this program at Ball State for that. I really love the discussions. I think as an online course, it is so important to have opportunities to read other people's thoughts, your peers and scholar colleagues, as well as getting that feedback from your instructor. This course, the projects were very useful and very meaningful. I made sure to align those projects with things that related to my career or to my research and interests that I'm really passionate about. The teacher feedback for this course was probably one of the top levels of feedback that I've ever received from any online course, and I really, really appreciate that. Not just responses to emails and updates, it's also the feedback and the comments that she would put directly into our assignments, and they were practical and useful, constructive, and also positive. And as I mentioned before, the resources of not just the textbooks, but there was multiple resources that was posted in each unit. Everything from videos to additional websites to articles, books, and that was really helpful because if there was one area that maybe I just wasn't getting or understanding, there was always more than one resource to really lean into understanding that particular topic more, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to highlight again just the collaboration for this online course. I think this course gives an amazing example of having those collaboration opportunities. The online discussion boards, I know that isn't something new. You see that now in most online courses, but the feedbacks from that is something that I am really impressed about and appreciate. The different opportunities for live Zooms was another way that collaboration was brought into this course, as well as, even though I personally didn't really dabble into it, the opportunity to work in pairs and groups for projects, I really like that. Some dislikes or suggestions, I really just have three main ones, and they're not that big. Class blog, that was and still is confusing to understand. I would rather just everything be focused more on posting within the modules, because I still don't feel like I'm posting it correctly and accurately for that. Friday night Zooms, and this is more of a personal selfish example, is I was never able to attend Friday night Zooms because my son is a high school football player, and as most of you guys know, those are on Friday nights, and as being one of the team moms, that 6 to 7 time slot, I just never could make it. So I appreciated the Zooms. I just wish in a perfect world maybe they were on a different night for that. And then the resource page and modules, I did eventually get used to it. At first, it was very overwhelming. and I just felt like, oh my gosh, okay, so what do we do? And felt like I probably was overthinking it, to be honest. And once I realized, okay, just lean into all these resources, and got used to the flow. So my advice and success tips for future students would be ask questions. Um, Use your resources, they're there, and don't overthink. And just how I mentioned of some of the instructions, I think I was overthinking it, overanalyzing it, and when I really would start working on an assignment, realize, oh, I got this. This does make sense. And also, when I asked those questions, when I reached out to an instructor, this instructor is very friendly and very understanding and wants to see you succeed. So definitely into that. And ask those questions if you're not understanding. And as I'm going to just keep repeating, there's a lot of resources, so definitely use them. Thank you overall. I really enjoyed this course.